everybody. I'm Christina, and this is
Maya. I'm 14 and I live in Mexico.
She's 14 and lives in Mexico. I'm not going to tell you my age. I live in Los Angeles, and actually, her mother was born and raised in Los Angeles. She wasn't born in Los Angeles. No.
I was.
You were, though. That's right. Okay. When did you move to Mexico?
If I recall, I was almost 6.
Right. I drove you guys to the airport. You don't remember, of
No.
course not. Maya was telling me about this report she did for school that I thought was amazing, and I wanted to share it with, whoever out there is watching.
For the debate that we had to do for Spanish class, and well, it was a free topic, so me and my group chose abortion in Mexico.
In September of 2021, the Supreme Court of Mexico, it was a unanimous vote. They decriminalized abortion.
Well, it was like a whole project, right, for final grade. And we had to come up with the whole script, like all the questions, and we had to come up with the conclusion and which side would win, right? Well, all of the group was pro-abortion, but they had to pretend they were not.
Mexico being one of the most Catholic countries in the world, I think that's what I found surprising, because you were telling me that most of your friends are pro-choice, right?
A lot of my school, they believe in feminism and LGBTQ plus rights, and also it's a more conservative town, but I mean it's come through over the years, so it's not like they even had in June they had a pride parade.
Why did that make so much sense to you?
Because
being pro-choice.
I mean, a lot of the arguments were just about religion and that you were killing people, but it's not necessarily a person yet. Yeah, a lot of their arguments of the pro-life people is about religion too, but that's your religion. To use that as an argument against us, that you were killing innocent people, but it's not considered a person yet until it's reached the final state of pregnancy, right? Because then it becomes a baby. Yeah, everyone can agree on that. And another question was, why do you think they should learn about that in schools? So my answer was that it should be talked about in schools, because some kids grow up with the idea that it's something wrong and they become afraid and they don't properly know what it is. Here it's becoming illegal, and I don't think they would talk to you about that in school. So there are measures so you don't get pregnant and you don't need to get an abortion, but they're not all 100% effective. A condom is 90% around there. I don't think any of them are 100, and some of them also have side effects, birth control pills also have side effects. So
and it's interesting who gets affected by that. Women, right? This was another thing that you were telling me that kind of blew my mind, guys. Tell me about they promote vasectomies for men.
Oh yeah, that's been a new thing. They do.
It's a newer thing.
Yeah, they do promote vasectomies for men because they say it's both of you. You should take care of yourself as much as
it takes two to tango, guys.
Yes.
With a vasectomy, it's reversible. I mean, duh. So you were saying how you'll see signs?
Yeah, there are signs now that say that it won't change you.
It won't change you.
Yeah, you'll still be a man.
Oh yes.
And stuff like that.
Now here in the United States, I never hear anybody talking about vasectomies. I'm always hey, you got a lot to say about your your pro-life views, but somehow that is not something that's ever brought up. I don't know why. Maybe because they're men? Do you think, Maya, if men got pregnant, do you think this would ever be a discussion? No.
So another question was, what are like the side effects of an abortion? What's it called?
What's it called? That's what a fetus is. What's it called? Well, we don't know because it's not a person yet. Now, when did you hear about Roe v. Wade getting overturned in the United States?
Well, my mom told me first, but I did like that day she told me. I think it was like the day after, maybe, I don't know. But I started seeing it like on social media, and like people started posting it, and yeah, I saw it there.
Kind of mind blowing that usually people look at the United States and they think that, or maybe they don't. I don't know.
A lot of people do.
But you look to the United States as a place of,
they admire it for sure.
Yeah, for full freedom, right? You think of that's the land of opportunity and democracy and freedom. And to see that, what did it make you feel like?
I mean, for it to be a law, like it's been a law for so many years, and then just like take it away.
50 years.
Like it just doesn't make sense. Like some people like still will judge you for it and stuff like that.
But they won't stone you. It's terrible. You know, in certain parts of the world, women still get stoned. But not in Mexico, right? They stopped doing that in California too, thank God. Thank God. Okay, go ahead. Public stonings are the worst. I mean, my God. I remember this one summer. How do you think you would feel if tomorrow Mexico changed their law and they said it was illegal and that, you know, you could go to jail for it?
I mean, that would be like a serious issue for everyone, because even though still in Mexico a lot of people get assaulted and raped every day, and they wouldn't be able to do anything about it, and they would just have to keep the baby, or sometimes because they can't keep the baby due to like economical issues, they leave it in the streets. So
it's encouraging actually to talk to you and to know that you're only 14, and in your country, in Mexico, this is something that is not illegal, and you know, it just feels like there's hope, you know, because I think of Mitch McConnell, and then I think of Maya, okay? And it's like, well, this guy, he's a dinosaur, and those dinosaurs they're gonna be gone, and kids like you are gonna grow up and, you know, not only be voices for Mexico, but also Los Angeles and the United States. And so it gives me hope. What can we do you think, today to keep fighting for women's rights?
And here in the US, like due to what happened, you can donate to places. I've heard you can donate to places to the states that you can still get abortions, I think. They're all
donate, that's right.
And so they can keep doing that, and like it doesn't get shut up. And
so that women can cross states. You're saying, like, if a woman's in Texas and they want to get her to California, that, you know, because usually it's the women who don't have the money that can't get the abortion. Yeah.
And yeah, just keep like protests, anything, marches, a lot of things help.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing that I'm working on is just keeping my spirits, you know, not like, oh, keeping my spirits up all the time, because that's ridiculous. I can't. You know, I suffer from mild depression, so it's every day. Don't we all? Right? Roe v. Wade was overturned. I have to say, it was on a Friday. And it felt like I was in some dystopian, was that a yawn or a sneeze or a burp?
No, it
It was all three of them at once. That's what I do to people. Do you guys feel sorry for us? You do, right? You do. Thank you. I appreciate that, by the way. Isn't that crazy that like the world either is, you know, probably laughing at us in some way, but I think mostly a lot of people just feel sorry for us. It's disappointing, right?
Yeah. Disappointment.
It's disappointment. It's like, guys, you guys are failing the world. Like you're supposed to be this, you're supposed to be like knocking it out of the park and what are you doing? Anyone
Right?
want to say goodbye to or hi to in Mexico?
Anyone
Anyone watching, if you made it this far. All right, bye everybody.
Bye.